The story of Samson is one of the most dramatic stories in the Bible, involving miraculous birth, incredible strength, love, betrayal, and redemption. At a time when the Israelites were being oppressed by the Philistines for 40 years, all the free Palestine people would probably be shouting "Free Israel." Well, a man named Manoah and his wife lived in the tribe of Dan. They had no children because Samson's mother was barren. One day, an angel of the Lord appeared to her and said she would give birth to a son. The angel instructed her not to drink wine or eat anything unclean because the child would be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from birth. A Nazirite was forbidden to drink wine or strong drink, touch dead bodies, or cut their hair. I know, very weird, right? The angel declared that the child would begin delivering Israel from Philistine oppression. Soon the promised son was born, and they named him Samson. As a young man, Samson traveled to the Philistine town of Timnah and wanted to marry a Philistine woman. While traveling, a young lion suddenly attacked him. The Spirit of the Lord came upon Samson, and he tore the lion apart with his bare hands as easily as someone might tear apart a young goat. Jesus, we all need to ask for justice for that lion. He was just trying to get some food, man. He didn't deserve to go like that. Well, anyways, if you are enjoying the story, like and subscribe to my channel, or I will ask the IDF to bomb your house. Anyways, when Samson passed by the same place, he found bees had made a hive inside the lion's dead body. He took some honey and ate it. Yeah, top 5 things I'm not doing, cause it's creepy. During his wedding feast, Samson posed a riddle to 30 Philistine guests. Out of the eater came something to eat, out of the strong came something sweet. The answer referred to the honey found inside the lion. The Philistines could not solve the riddle. I mean, how? Were they supposed to solve it? They aren't Jedis. So they threatened Samson's bride, which was a dumb thing to do. Frightened, she persuaded Samson to reveal the answer, and then she told the Philistines. When Samson learned of the betrayal, he became furious. Empowered by God's Spirit, he killed 30 Philistines, took their clothing, and gave the garments to those who solved the riddle. Was that really necessary? Jesus just offed 30 people. Later, Samson returned to visit his wife, but discovered she had been given to another man by her father. What a dumb con. Enraged, Samson caught 300 foxes, tied them together in pairs by their tails, attached torches between them, and released them into Philistine grain fields, vineyards, and olive groves. Man, that guy had anger issues. The resulting fires destroyed much of the Philistines' harvest. The Philistines retaliated by burning Samson's wife and her father to death. Samson then attacked the Philistines again, inflicting heavy losses. The Philistines gathered to capture Samson. 3,000 men from the tribe of Judah came to Samson and persuaded him to surrender peacefully. They bound him with ropes to handed him over like it was going to do she. But when the Philistines approached, the Spirit of God came powerfully upon him. The ropes fell from his arms like burned threads. He either found the jawbone of a donkey, used it as a weapon, and killed 1,000 Philistine soldiers. Afterward, exhausted and thirsty, he cried out to God, who miraculously provided water from a rock. One night, Samson visited Gaza. I thought the IDF bombed that place. Anyways, the Philistines learned he was there and planned to ambush him at dawn. Instead, Samson rose at midnight, tore loose the city's gate, posts, and bar, carried them on his shoulders, and hauled them up a hill near Hebron, an astonishing display of strength. Eventually, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. For real, why is bro always falling for hoes? The Philistine rulers offered Delilah a large sum of money if she could discover the secret of Samson's strength. 3 times Delilah asked Samson where his strength came from. Each time Samson gave a false answer. Bind him with 7 fresh bowstrings, bind him with new ropes, weave his hair into a loom, and on bro was just having fun with them. Each time the Philistines tried to capture him, but Samson easily broke free. Delilah continued pressuring him day after day until he finally revealed the truth. That idiot. He told her that no razor had ever touched his head because he was a Nazirite dedicated to God from birth, and that it was the source of his strength. The hoe Delilah told the Philistines, and then she was paid to do the needful. Delilah lulled Samson to sleep and had a man shave off his 7 locks of hair. When Samson awoke, he expected to escape as before, but his strength was gone. Yeah, what do you think was going to happen, idiot? The Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, bound him with bronze chains, and forced him to grind grain in prison like a slave. Yet while he was imprisoned, his hair slowly began to grow again. After some time, the Philistine leaders gathered for a great celebration in honor of their god Dagon. Thousands crowded into the temple. They brought Samson out to entertain them and mock him. Blind and weakened, Samson asked the servant guiding him to place his hands on the temple's central pillars. Then Samson prayed, "Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please strengthen me just once more." God answered, No, if I were God, I would not have answered, you chose the hoe. Remember. Anyways, Samson pushed against the pillars with all his might. The temple collapsed, crushing the rulers and thousands of Philistines inside. In his death, Samson killed more Philistines than he had during his lifetime. His family later recovered his body and buried him in his father's tomb. Lessons from Samson's life: never fall for a hoe, cause you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Also, God can use imperfect people to accomplish his purposes. Great strength without self-control can lead to downfall. Betrayal often comes from those closest to us. Samson served as a judge of Israel for 20 years and remains one of the most memorable figures in the Bible because of his extraordinary strength, tragic weaknesses, and final act of faith. If you like the story, like and subscribe for more, or I will ask the IDF to blow up your house.